Brought to you by Rich's Music Exchange in Hamburg, New York, and online at richesmusicexchange.com. Sponsored by music industry leaders Regal Tip, Ernie Ball, Ampeg, and Mackie. And now, your hosts, Rich Rogenmoser and co-host, The Doctor.
Broadcasting live from the second poorest city in America, here's Rich and The Doctor.
Like I said before, there are times when things don't lay the way they're supposed to lay. But regardless, you're supposed to hold your head up high and walk tall. Walk tall.
Hi, folks. Welcome down to the East Coast premier music talk show, often imitated but never duplicated. Heard it on the X. I want to welcome my sidekick, the Doctor.
Hello, how are you feeling today, Rich?
Feeling like building an ark. I'm sick of this rain.
Do you need any help? Because I saw a couple people standing outside the Home Depot. Not sure if they had green cards, but...
I am really sick of this weather that we're having. This is depressing. I feel like we're in Seattle.
It is very depressing.
Here in the Miami of the North, I should be suntanning by now.
Well, hopefully, after you just told me you're going to be heading down to Tampa in a couple weeks, you can catch some sun then.
Yeah, I want to thank Elliot from Dean Guitars, who we were just talking before we came on air. He's invited me down to tour the Dean factory, which I think is a real honor.
That's going to be a cool experience if you head on down there. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah, I'll call you.
You always do. You get there and you send me a picture of you in your convertible, and I'm in 3 feet of snow. You do that every January.
Well, at least now it's rain, so it's better than snow.
It is. I would rather have it snow.
Would you?
Yeah. There's more activities you can do in the snow. I like to make snow angels, snowmen.
Big skier. You're a big skier.
I am a big... No, I don't ski because this is a fact. 100% of skiers will die. All skiers die. Do you know anybody that skis?
What?
Yeah, like Sonny Bobo. Yeah. He was a skier.
It's enough from you. It's enough already. Yesterday at the store we had a huge event, a giant big sale and a Mackie Day, demoed a bunch of PA, had classes on PA. It went really, really well. I want to thank everybody who attended the classes, and I hope you left with some knowledge. There's some people I want to thank specifically. Lana Hergert from Black Widow, legendary Lana Hergert.
Sounded phenomenal.
Michael Hund, another legend.
Absolutely
Dylan Hund,
insane.
He's a legend in the making.
Yes.
And Joe Dollinger, they performed. Lana and Michael played acoustically, and then they performed as a band. Dick Bowerly, who, if you're a regular listener of the show, we talk about Dick all the time. Dick
Bowerly is what we talk about all the time.
Dick Bowerly is one of the nicest human beings on the planet, one of the most knowledgeable musicians that I know, one of the best musicians that I know. Mm-hmm. And he's always there to lend his hand, and he actually taught the classes on sound. Scott Nichols was also there, and Scott Nichols did the big mix when they were playing on the band. If you need a sound man for an event, some events you just got to have sound. You got to have a sound guy. Scott is definitely the person that you want to call. He's absolutely wonderful. You can get a hold of me at the Music Exchange or at richesmusicexchange.com, and we can get you Scott's number, get you in touch with him. He's superb, and I've seen Scott. We've seen him run monitors at Rapids. We've seen him do small events, the beer tent at the Erie County Fair. He's just phenomenal.
He often runs sound for my girlfriend's band, the Diva Show Band.
He does, yeah.
He does a great job with that. He's a great sound man.
He's a really, really good sound man. He's a really nice guy, too. Very, very knowledgeable. So part of yesterday was there was some prizes that were going to be given away. Peavey was going to give away a set of speakers.
Yes.
Mackie was giving away a complete PA system. And Dean, speaking of Elliot from Dean, Steve from Dean was in town, and they were giving away one of the new Dimebag Darryl amps.
Yes.
Now, the drawing, this is not an Entercom drawing. I just want to let people know the disclaimer. This is a Music Exchange drawing and Heard It on the X Show drawing. So don't call Entercom to get your prizes. Get a hold of us at the music store, okay?
At the music store.
So who do we have for winners?
For the Peavey PR12 speakers, Marky Ozowalski. I completely messed up the last name, but Marky O won that. And then for the...
Ozowalski, O-Z-O...
Ozowalski.
How do you spell that?
O-Z-O-W-S-K-I.
All right. He's got a pair of PR12s from Peavey, which I love, and they're back-saving speakers, incredibly light.
They are the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas of speakers. Dave Walsh won the Dean Dimebag amp. Those are pretty cool. Brand new, so enjoy that.
And the story on the new Dimebag amp is it's Dime's old amp tech, and I think his guitar tech combined. Dime used to play through Randall amps, solid state amps, believe it or not.
Really?
He didn't play through a tube amp. He played through solid state amps. And they were able to recreate the sound of his amp with his effects and everything else that he used on this new Dimebag Darryl amp. Just got released. We've got some of them in the store. The half stacks are incredible looking because they're like $6.99 for the head and cabinet, but they come in purple and red and white. They're awesome amps.
All right, the Mackie Complete PA system. It went to Courtney Bondelson or Bondelson. How do you? Bondelson. Courtney Bondelson wins the Mackie PA system.
And we will get a hold of all of the winners, and congratulations to all the winners. You'll be picking your stuff up at the Music Exchange, of course. You were there yesterday. It was a great event, even with the weather.
Yeah, a lot of people came in. We even have people come up from Toronto or come down from Toronto. We had a lot of people that came in, and it was a big crowd. Great event. And even our biggest fans, Sharon, even stopped by.
That's right.
She was hoping there was going to be some hot dogs.
Well, originally, because last week on the show we said that Tyler was going to be making hot dogs.
Yeah.
But
the weather didn't cooperate and stuff, and we didn't know if there'd be a hot dog sale going on there. But yeah, she stopped by for some dogs, but we didn't have any.
Poor Sharon. This week's show is going to be a great show. In a couple seconds, we're going to be talking to Suzanne Perry from the OP Music House, who's got yet another event that she has going on. It's like a race between Suzanne and Paul Rorda and Kelly to see who the event putter on her person is.
They should just all arm wrestle for it.
Real quickly, I want to wish a very, very happy birthday to Lana Herger.
Oh, it's her birthday. I did not know that.
Today is her surprise birthday party, and she was actually going to be. By the time we air this, I think the surprise is already out of the bag. I hope. If not, I've just broadcasted the surprise birthday party.
Way to ruin everything.
Yeah, so I think I just put my foot in my mouth. But I'm pretty sure that the surprise party is going on now. And we couldn't attend, but happy birthday and thank you for all that you do for the music community and for us. Thank you.
As we said earlier, she's just a phenomenal talent.
Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable talent. Hi, Sue. Want to welcome Suzanne Perry down. How you doing, honey?
Hey, Rich. I'm fantastic. Hello, Doc.
How are you?
I'm outstanding. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. So you want to talk about Saturday, June 11th, you have a Rumble to Break the Silence event.
Bike run to expose domestic violence.
That's right, and that's basically your message is exposing domestic violence.
It's time to talk about it, and the way that I put it out there is this way. Abuse is about control, and control crosses the lines of gender, color, creed, family structure, or whatever have you, sexual orientation. So it's time to recognize it and stop looking the other way.
That's true. That's true. And the only way you're going to get out it is to talk about it, correct?
And the way that I do that is through music.
Yeah, you do. And you do a
Why
lot.
we keep running into each other.
Well, you do a lot for the music community in Western New York. You really do. You're a big friend of all the musicians, and you really do a lot for getting the message out about who's playing where, and you show up at a lot of events and take photos of bands. And
it's so much fun. I love to see the variety out there.
Yeah, and you really do a lot of work. You do a ton of work. So tell me about this Rumble to Break the Silence. Tell me about this venue, because I'm not familiar with this venue at all.
Oh, this venue, it's the Ulrich Center, which is, if you're familiar with the city of Lockport at all, it's Taboo restaurant and nightclub. And in its quote-unquote backyard is where the Molson Canal concert series is. So that's where they have the cult. I mean, this place holds over 10,000 people. It's a big deal. And so for them to say, here, you can have it, I almost fell out of my chair. And I had to look it up just to make sure that this was the venue. So, in fact, there's some really nice guys out there that are called Brothers of the Road. They offered to orchestrate this thing. So we're going to have a bike run, motorcycle run, registrations at 9:30 in the morning, and kickstands at 11. And participating places are, we're going to be stopping at Water Street Landing and the Wilson Boathouse. So it's going to be a breathtaking run on Lake Ontario. Stop and have some French fries or a coffee or whatever you do at that time of the day. And then at 2 o'clock, we're going to have an all-day family-friendly event. So we got kiddie stuff, ice cream truck, face painting, and then biker gear, so there's food and drink.
So there'll be
games,
vendors there, there's going to be music there, too.
Food, lots of different kinds of food. And we have 4 bands. We have Die Darling Radio will start us off, and they will be followed by Your Loving Ex, followed by Grunder Hall. Did I say that right? No, I think Grunder Hall's second. Yeah. Okay. Your Loving Ex is third. And we'll be capping off tonight with 100 Proof Justice, who you just had in here very recently.
Yeah.
A real good bunch of fellows.
Ray and Larry, I've known them for a really, really long time. Great band.
I've heard, yeah.
And they're really, really just doing amazing things. I expect him to be a national act soon.
Yeah, well, you know that we're touring next year, right?
Yeah, I do know
Next
that. Yeah,
summer,
we
we're
talked
in
about it on the
32
radio.
towns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that tour. What is the deal with that tour? So,
Well, the way that it started is because I've started doing public speaking again, sharing my story and talking about domestic violence. The reaction I've received, not just in music community, but in the educational community, has been overwhelming. So I'm being invited to speak, and through LinkedIn, I've met many more people now on a national level. So they're inviting me to speak at their places, and I thought, well, geez, I could just take a little car and drive, but I thought, because, I like to share things that I do, and just like I have these events and I like to promote bands, I thought I'd open it up. So I picked a couple acts that I liked. 100 Proof Justice was able to drop everything for 2 months next summer. We're going to get an eco-friendly bus. It's going to run on vegetable oil.
oh, really?
And it's going to have a portable stage. So it's going to be, we had all kinds of stuff going on. So we're bringing them. I have a woman from Cape Cod. I have Flatline, who is a horrorcore guy. So it's like you have a lounge act, you have a Southern fried metal, and then so I'll be doing my public speaking during the day, and I'll be hosting live music events at night.
Oh, that's fantastic. And it's 31 cities?
32.
32 cities.
Yeah, we started in Boston, and we're going right around. We're hitting up Florida. But since I am taking little Joey with me, who is 7, I promise we're going to hit Legoland in Orlando.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta come now.
See, now Josh will be with you, too. That's great. And you really do a lot for the local music community. It's fantastic. So we got Saturday, June 11th, at the Ulrich Center.
Yes.
In Lockport. We've got the Rumble to Break the Silence, which it sounds like it's going to be a massive event. And just the entertainment alone is worth going to this thing. The bike run itself. Hopefully by June 11th, it'll stop monsooning. What do you think?
I certainly hope so. The event is rain or shine.
Yeah. So you could bring a boat if you want to.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. We could paddle there.
I can't take
My
jet.
dad has a kayak.
Do
we
a
can
jet
borrow.
ski run. We should do a jet ski.
Now
run.
that would be fun. I'm going to think of that for next year.
Let's plan it. Legos and jet skis.
Legos and
Ooh, I
jet
like
skis.
that,
That'll
yeah.
be the name of the event right there. All right, we're going to head to a commercial break. Sue, I want to thank you so much. To get a hold of you, opmusichouse.org, and you're on Facebook?
Of course, I Facebook, I twat, and tweet. OP Music House, clear across the board. Yahoo, Skype, you name it. That's where to find me. My name is Suzanne Perry. Thanks a lot for having me.
Oh, no problem. Or opmusichouse.org. We're going to go to commercial break, come back with the band The Found. Stick around, folks.